Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it is so nice to have you. Welcome in. My name is Raven. On my channel, you will find speed builds for The Sims 4. Someday, you'll also find Let's Plays and challenges and whatnot, but let's not get ahead of ourselves because that's not going to be anytime soon, I don't think. I'm trying to work out the kinks. I'm trying to work out the timing, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be in the foreseeable future. However, it is something that I truly do intend on doing. But enough about the future. Let's talk about the current build. Today we are in Newcrest in the Bridgeview portion of the neighborhood, working on Oak Alcove, which is the lot name is Oak Alcove. It's a 20 by 15. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It's 39,958 simoleons. You can find it on the gallery under Ravynthesimmer, spelled the exact same way as my YouTube channel if you're interested. If you're also interested, you can give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram, though I really do need to work on my social media presence. But this earthy tone tiny home, which is the name it is on the gallery as well, was a lot of fun to build. I really like how it came out. It is made for one sim, though there is a double bed, so you could put two, but you'll have to use a scooch feature, which is like, the scooch feature is cute, but it's not like very practical. Maybe like, yeah, I don't know, not that practical, but beyond that, this was super fun to build. It came together really, really easily, though the floor plan did take some finagling, which I did edit out. But if you'd like to see like the full floor plan, like where my brain thinks when I do floor plans, just let me know in the comments below and I will definitely include that in the next video instead of editing it out. But here we are. We're doing it. We're here. It's happening. Get excited. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm really glad that you're here. I also wanted to extend a special hello to all of the new subscribers I've been getting lately, which is incredibly surprising. I think as of I checked this morning, I'm at 270 subs. That is insane to me. Like, think of it. Think about, like, what if all of you were in a room? That's so crazy. Like, that's so crazy. I can't believe it. So just hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping a sub. Welcome to the little community that I'm trying to curate here on YouTube. Yeah, thanks for the sweet comments you guys have been leaving too. It's making my day. Like, I mean, you're obligated to your own opinion and you can think and feel however you want to think and feel, and that's a-okay. If you don't like this build, don't like the build. I'm not gonna ask you to, but it is nice, like, getting notifications on my phone that so-and-so's commented and I open it up and it's just super sweet. So thank you again for that. Thank you for any of the likes you've been leaving, any of the comments. If you've been sharing it, thank you for that too. It really does help me out. I think that's why I've been getting so much, I don't know, I guess like having the algorithm work in my favor is because of acts and just little things like that. I really appreciate it. Let's talk about this kitchen really quick. I end up switching the lights out for the teardrop light things because the pendant lights is what they're called, pendant lights, because they're so much cuter. And it kind of fits the overall like vibe I was going for. And then I also need to point out that I end up cluttering that corner piece, which is the only technical full-size counter piece in the build, or in the kitchen anyway. Well, no, actually in the build I can fully say that because there's no counters in the bathroom, or the living room or bedroom. Anyway, I made it so that it's non-functional, but I play tested because I was actually worried about that, and I'm glad I did because yeah, like I said, it wasn't functional the way I made it. So I switch out the piece that is left of the stove for a full-size piece. I leave all clutter off of it so it is operational. I end up moving that trash can, you'll see in the screenshots, I end up moving the trash can to the other side of the kitchen as well. That way it's also functional. And then here I am just kind of reorganizing this clutter so it makes sense. Like, I don't know, the way I had it before, it didn't seem like it made sense in a way that like your sim could reach everything, and so I like swapped it up so that your sim could reach everything. And I really like how it came out. I think it's really cute. I like the little Dutch oven that's on the counter. I have a Dutch, oh, I deleted it. Gasp. I was gonna tell you I have a Dutch oven and I call it my witch's cauldron and I love that thing. I cook in it probably, I try to do like once a month, oh my god, once a week, twice a month. 3 times a month. I don't know. I really love my Dutch oven. I make a lot of fun little tasty treats in there. I say treats as if I bake things, but I actually make like stews and chicken roasts. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this build. I'm sorry. Let's get back on track. This is an early morning voiceover. Generally, you guys get like mid-afternoon voiceovers when I've had like my body's moved and I'm awake. And right now I'm not, and I don't even have coffee because I forgot to buy some from the store yesterday. So we're vibing it. We're just vibing it. Yeah, and I hope you guys are having a marvelous day, afternoon, evening, week, night, whatever it is that y'all are having. I hope you're having a marvelous one. We are now kind of going into the dining room area, which I make this earthy green tone color with this darker wood, and it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I know that I used a lighter wood for the floor here, and it's just because, in my opinion, I really don't know if this is scientific fact, but in my opinion, darker wood floors in smaller areas, or darker floors I should say in smaller areas, make it look even smaller, where this lighter one kind of brings life and light to the room, making it so it seems just a hair bit bigger. And I give this rug from Werewolves, which just complements the green tone so nicely, adds hues of red, and then kind of like reflects on the blue too a little bit, and I absolutely loved it. So I went with that. This is just the world's smallest little front entrance. Swap it out for a mirror, and it's got like a little letter holder and a place to put your umbrellas if you have seasons, and it came out really cute, I thought. And I'm just going to work on the hallway now. I do a little bit of finagling with this hallway too because I wasn't super impressed with it at first. I thought maybe to center it with the wall, and instead in a little bit here you'll see I center it with the window because it just made more sense. And it kind of gave a different what's the word I want to use? It gave like, I don't know the word, spatial difference, I guess that's 2 words, but spatial difference between the living room and the hallway, and it made it so that the rugs didn't overlap in those 2 spaces, which, like, I'm okay, I'm a friend to overlapping rugs, but in this instance, when I'm trying to separate 2 spaces, it made it seem like too small. It made it seem cramped and small, and this is a tiny home, so small isn't a bad thing, cramped is, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just throw a little pet. I fill up that fish tank with a goldfish. So when you download it from the gallery, I did not name the fish. You can name it whatever you like. It has a preset name if you even care to look. But yeah, just kind of doing this dark blue tone in the living room. I thought it was really pretty, and it kind of went with the kitchen a little bit in a way that it's both blue and they're not like light blue tones. The kitchen doesn't really have like a dark blue tone. I could have done that if I wanted to use the cabinetry from Country Living. I'm gonna go with the Confident Country Living on that one, but I decided to do like the Warmer Parenthood. It's I guess cooler. Well, it's not in front of me, so I can't actually tell you, but also, I don't know my colors, and you're going to find that out one way or another, so I'll just be confident and loud about it. I don't know my colors very good, but I'm learning them. There's, just kind of finishing up the rug here. I'll place the rug in the living room, and then add this little corner lamp from Eco Lifestyle, and a little rug from Laundry Day. I say little as if it didn't swallow up the whole entire room right then. And then that lamp came from the new Get Together pack, and then some nifty knitting hanging plants because I thought it was nice. It was an interesting way to use that space, I thought. So that's kind of it for the living room. I know it's like sparsely decorated, but it is a small space, and I didn't want to throw a coffee table and make it look even smaller. So it's kind of just what I went with. I went with that tiny living TV console as well. But here we are in the bathroom, just kind of decorating it up a little bit. I've got, it's functional. It's cute. You're gonna see my brain do a wait, where am I gonna put the towel rack here in just like literally just a second. And then see, I thought it was funny when I was like watching it back. I saw my brain go rut-row. Anyway, I also realized after I posted this to the gallery that I totally forgot to add a window covering in here. So yeah, also there's a towel rack above the toilet, so you do what you can with what you got, you guys. I know it's not the most practical thing, but I don't think it looks that bad either. I went with a bold choice for this bedroom. I totally intended to have these I don't know what you call them. I want to call them like wainscoting, but I don't think that's really the right word. I totally intended to have these like wall thingies on there until I realized like, oh yeah, I totally included space for the closet, and then it just looked weird, so with like the closet next to it. So I deleted it and I just went with this bold wallpaper of the tigers from the I don't know, Maximalist kit? Is that the name of it? I don't know if it is, but I went with like a green and orange theme in here, which I know is quite bold. That was especially bold to use such an orange desk from Tiny Living, but we did it anyways. Here we are. We're doing it. We're living it. If you don't like it, switch it out. It's not gonna hurt my feelings none. Not at all. Not one bit. So go ahead and do whatever you want with this build. It is on the gallery. Did I already say that? It's on the gallery at Ravynthesimmer, spelled the same as my YouTube channel. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram there too. Got to do my little social media plug, so I'm not so good at social media. I swear to God, I probably already said that. This is the third time trying to make this voiceover. So sorry, my brain has to do with think thought. It's not very good at thinking thoughts, especially this more early in the morning with like no caffeine. But here I am, kind of just going out in the outside, the yard, the front yard. Doing the landscape in here in a second after I figure out what I want to do with the porch. I initially wanted to put like a cute little chair out on the porch so they have like a little space a space to sit. And I didn't, because the porch was too small. I needed to give more hallway room, which was unfortunate because I ended up with this little alcove that's a 2x1, and it is very hard to put plants in. But I think I make it work. I throw a little sprig of lavender in the back and call that a day. So hopefully you guys don't mind it. If you look to the right of this build, you'll see the tiny home I made for the sister raising the little brother, which seems to be a hit. I'm really glad you guys like it. It's my most viewed or most watched YouTube video, so that's really exciting. But I went really ham. I kind of went hard in the paint with the landscaping, so I kind of did just like a calm version of the landscaping here. Just kind of framed the house with the front yard, and then I use these pavers that are like squares instead of the circle ones, so they look more uniform and less like willy-nilly. They look more intentional. God, Raven, use good adjectives. They look far more intentional in my opinion than natural, and I kind of wanted to go with it. I ended up extending these pavers, like the little stone walkway, to the backyard here, which I thought was a nice touch. And then I use some fencing from the Growing Together the Growing Together pack, and I start mapping out where I want to put the landscaping. I add a pool back here. It's small, but it's cute. It's good enough for one sim to have a little float in. I don't think you'll be gaining any fitness skill from it. I mean, you can, but like it's gonna take a while because it's not very big. And then I'm just kind of paving out the rest of this little area and start working on the landscaping. Yeah, I thought I had something to tell y'all and I forgot what it was, but it's okay. It's early morning. It's Mother's Day. I hope if you're in the US, you are having a nice Mother's Day. And if you're looking at this on a day that's not Sunday, I hope you have had a nice Mother's Day. Anyway, we'll be heading off to the screenshot soon. I'm just going to throw some activities out in this backyard, and then that'll be it for the build. So thank you again for watching. If you like this video, give me a like. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.